Hey there, I wanted to come back on and do another video and picked a topic that I think that you will like for those that are interested in the fountain of youth. Okay, one of the things that I do is teach how to boost your HGH, which is human growth hormone. But in my 8-week program, Skinny, Fast, and Fit, I have my clients incorporate intermittent fasting for a reason. I'm going to tell you what that reason is here in a minute, or in a second here, because it's really important to increase, well, first of all, it's really important to balance your hormones and keep them in check. And when you are eating processed foods and you're not sleeping right, you're going to have an upset, especially if you have an overabundance of cortisol, you're going to have an upset of your hormones, which is going to make you feel awful. But during weight loss, so when my clients are in my 8-week program called Skinny, Fast, and Fit, I have them do something called intermittent fasting, and I have them do it for a very good reason. And that is because weight loss happens faster when you incorporate intermittent fasting. You will not have a weight loss stall. You will burn fat faster, you will retain muscle, and your pituitary gland will actually give you more bursts of HGH, which is the human growth hormone, or what some people know. I don't even like the word human growth hormone. That's what it's called, but it should be called the fitness hormone or the anti-aging hormone, because even though as kids have a lot of HGH because it helps them grow and they need that, right? Well, we actually, it's almost a misleading name, because we need it throughout our life, not to continue growing necessarily, but it does a lot more than just help the bones grow. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what boosting HGH does for you and why I have my clients do that, or do the intermittent fasting and help boost that naturally during my 8-week program. But first I want to explain how it works, and then when your body is actually producing it more. So again, just a refresher, the pituitary gland, I look like a ghost, don't I? The pituitary gland is what actually gives your body, secretes, I hate that word, secretes HGH into the bloodstream. So it's made by the pituitary gland, and there are only certain things that we do as we age. There are only certain things that we do that can give our bodies bursts of this, okay? And number one is sleeping well. So sleeping, we've got to get that sleep in, and then we get it after exercise, and then we also get the biggest bursts from intermittent fasting, or fasting, just fasting in general. So fasting can be done in a lot of different ways, and I tend to teach the intermittent fasting, okay? So they've done a study on this. Okay, listen to this, write this down, because this is going to encourage you to try intermittent fasting, or even join my program and learn how to do it. If you're doing it in a supportive group, it's much easier in my opinion. And there are tricks to get through it and get real used to it, okay? So that it's not something that you hate doing. But according to the American College of Cardiology, fasting boosts HGH in women by 1,300%. 1,300% increase of HGH. Fasting does that. So intermittent fasting incorporating into your the way you eat is really a smart thing to do. So it's going to help with elasticity. HGH is going to help hold on to your muscle. It's going to help you feel better. It's going to help you look better. It's going to help with mental clarity. Okay, it's going to help with the bone strength. It's going to actually increase your mood. It could increase your libido. So really, the overall theme of this video is not only do you need to increase your HGH to look good and feel good, okay, you will actually increase the longevity of your life, or you can, okay, by increasing HGH. So getting back to what I said, according to the American College of Cardiology, fasting, intermittent fasting or fasting in general, boosts HGH in women. It gives a burst of it, okay, and which is what we need, and that's how it works, or that's how it is it is released in the body by 1,300%. 1,300%, and in men, 2,000%. So it's worth trying, right? Okay, so it is it's released more at night, and there's a good reason for that because your body is at rest and it is in a fasting state. So when you're sleeping, you're not eating, okay, and your insulin is at its lowest, and that is when the HGH is released, and you get bigger bursts. Okay, so basically HGH is only in the system when there is no insulin at all. Okay, so I've had people ask me about HGH and injecting it, okay? I don't even know if all of that is legal. I know that you can, it can be done. However, that is not natural. It's not a natural way that the body is producing it, which means you could easily have too much and go over what the body needs, and that produces symptoms that you do not want, like acne, hostile behavior, impulsive behavior. If you think of a teenager, right, and they have a lot of HGH because they're in their final stages of growing, they have got some of the symptoms that we don't need as adults, right? Okay, so if you do it naturally, you will get the benefits and not the overage and the symptoms to go along with it. So some of the symptoms of maybe having low HGH, human growth hormone, is slower thinking. So as we age, right, our clarity of thinking gets foggier, gets slower, and HGH will improve that. Your fat cells grow faster without HGH, meaning we will tend to gain weight faster when we don't have enough HGH. So it helps keep us lean, helps build muscle, hold on to muscle, okay? If you feel like you have low stamina, you will definitely benefit from increasing your HGH. If you feel like that you get tired throughout the day, you need coffee, you're reaching for coffee, I'm telling you, try intermittent fasting, start to increase and focus on increasing your HGH. It's not something that can be like tested, okay? But you'll feel it, so you won't have to, okay? But you will feel as if you don't need as much coffee as you did before. Does that make sense? So you will have natural energy throughout the day when you intermittent fast. So what is intermittent fasting? It's something that I have my clients learn to do in my 8-week program. We also do carb cycling. Right now, just throughout the rest of today, I am reduced for Mother's Day special, which was Sunday? It's Wednesday. I decided to put an offer together. If you wanted to join, you can in my 8-week program. There's a Facebook group. So there's support, there's information, there's an actual menu plan that you follow. You can ask questions in there. And like I said, it's 8 weeks and it's for $97. So I teach you all of what I just taught you here and more, okay? So that when you are done with the 8-week program, you continue on and continue to live this way and reverse your aging, right? Anti-aging hormone. So if you message me here in Facebook, if you see this and you're interested in the Skinny Fast and Fit program, $97 at the end of the day. Tomorrow it goes back to $397, okay, to join. So it basically is an evergreen model, meaning that you can join anytime and your 8 weeks ends when it ends, or you can start again after your 8 weeks. So it doesn't start and stop. The program doesn't start and stop. It's evergreen. It's an evergreen model, meaning you can join anytime. But as of today, it's $97. Summer is all starting too, so I did that. I decided to offer the $97 not only to encourage you to get ready for summer, but for Mother's Day as well. So happy Mother's Day. And I think that's all I wanted to share today, okay? But most people that join the program lose 5 to 7 pounds in the first week, and then overall, it doesn't matter what your goal is. If you wanted to try it for 8 weeks, and then you'll have the menu to go on, and you can either continue or go on your own and continue the system that I teach. Okay, thanks for joining me, everybody. Bye.